Hi students, and welcome to ENC 2300 Composition Argumentation. I'll be your instructor this semester, and my name is Danielle Reitz. I wanted to make this brief video because for many of us are new to Canvas and new to this course, so I just wanted to give you some heads up about how I've set up the course and how to navigate it. But if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to me. I can be reached through my office hours or via phone or email, any number of ways. So my screen might look a little different from yours right now because I am in student view, but I've got this pink bar at the bottom that you probably don't have. So one of the first things, if you've gotten far enough to listen to this video, you've probably been able to do this, which is start here and click on the welcome message for our course. And this section gives you just some information about what the course's content is going to be about. It gives you an image of our book, which is required there, so you want to get that. You can get the ebook version. You don't need the hard copy, so whichever's cheaper or whichever you prefer is fine with me. And you also will need access to one of the ancillary items that may come with the new copies of the book, or if you don't have a new copy, if you're renting or you get an ebook, you may have to buy it separately. It's called Launchpad Access, and that's on our syllabus under required materials. But you should be able to access that by even just Googling the information on our syllabus if you need to purchase it, or going to the bookstore on campus. So one of the first things that you want to do to familiarize yourself with our course and Canvas, our Canvas shell, is read over our syllabus. So it's linked here, and I have updated this within the last couple of days, or not last couple of days, today, which is the day after Christmas. So if you access the syllabus before that, you don't have the most recent version. I changed some little things here or there, but you do want the most recent version. So please read over this syllabus. I'm not going to read through it word for word because I figure you've gotten this far. You can read. And again, if you have questions though, please reach out to me. My contact information is under the instructor information here. And there is the information on our textbook and how to get to Launchpad right here on our syllabus. So those are two things that you want to get right away. And if you have any trouble accessing those or finding those, please reach out to me. The technology requirements, we're all probably new to Canvas this semester unless you've been at a different institution where they've used Canvas, so that you might be a step ahead of our class and me, because this is the first semester I'm using it. And but this talks about also trying to be familiar with Canvas, but also using Microsoft Word and Office 365 because you might need to open PowerPoints or things like that. Students do get this, Lake Sumter students do get a free copy of Microsoft Office 365, which includes Word. So if you want to obtain that, you can follow that link. The student learning outcomes are what we hope that you'll leave this course with. And again, I encourage you to read through the student learning outcomes and the course objectives, but my paraphrase of them is that I really hope that you will be able to broaden your mind and your research capabilities through our course. That I see comp argument as being especially important and relevant in 2018 as we are faced with more information at our fingertips than we've ever had access to before, which is wonderful, but also can be a bit overwhelming, and it can be a bit difficult sometimes to ascertain, what is credible, believable, trustworthy information and what is not. How do I know truth when I find it? So I hope our course will help you with that, and also help you with another relevant aspect of argument, which is navigating among real people with different ideas. You may be someone who is very live and let live and not interested in conflict. Well, how do you hold your own views and still stand by your values and beliefs in a world where people are kind of bombarding you with their values and beliefs. Or if you're someone who is okay with conflict and you don't even mind debate or argument, how do you treat others with dignity and respect as you assert your own ideas without demeaning or belittling theirs, and yet still, having healthy, robust, intellectually rigorous debate. So, navigating all of those thoughts, ideas, personalities, character traits can be really difficult, and I think it's becoming especially hard every year. So, if that is something that you're interested in, that is what I hope our course will sharpen and focus on. Uh, Institutional policies and procedures, please look through those. Information for students with disabilities, privacy policy, violence, attendance, and withdrawal. We're an online class, so we don't have an attendance policy. However, if you find that you're not getting the grade you would like by the withdrawal period, I do encourage you to come meet with me and an advisor to see if we can salvage your grade, or if not, what your avenues are, what your choices are. So you may choose to withdraw, and that withdrawal deadline is March 26th, and you will have access to your real-time grades through Canvas gradebook, so you'll always know where you stand in the class at that time. Please monitor the announcements that go out through Canvas, whether this is through your Laycock email or through Canvas, our Canvas shell, the announcements link. I may let you know about extra credit opportunities, or if I see that a lot of students are having an issue citing, or they're submitting something incorrectly, then midweek I may be able to send out an announcement and say, hey students, a number of you have done this incorrectly. I'll give you a free pass at a redo as long as it's by the deadline of Sunday at midnight. And those of you who have not yet submitted, watch out, because this is what everybody else is doing and it's not right. So keeping abreast of those announcements and keeping in touch are really vital to online classes. Don't be just, someone who logs in. If everything's due at Sunday at 11:59, don't be somebody who logs in at 10 p.m. on Sundays only, because there will be additional information that you'll want to be privy to, and it's best to pace yourself with the online work. Especially, towards the end it gets a little bit more manageable, the pace, but in the beginning we're just gathering a lot of information. My late worker policy, only major assignments will be accepted late. So that will be the rhetorical analysis essay, the annotated bibliography assignment, the argument essay, and the student's choice assignment. Everything else, discussion posts and quizzes, will not be accepted late. So if you miss that due date and it's submitted, I won't accept it. You'll get a 0 for that. And I only accept the major assignments up to 5 days late, with a 10-point deduction for each day the assignment is late. So please keep that in mind. That can severely impact your grade. And every semester I have at least one person in each of my classes, face-to-face or online, saying, oh, I'm so close to passing, but it's just 10 points. And I think, well, you were late on that assignment or on this assignment. So next time, please manage your time better. And if you do run into some kind of hardship or extenuating circumstances, please do reach out to me with a phone call or a visit to my office, so that I'm not heartless. And obviously I realize that emergencies do occur, but deadlines are deadlines, and because I manage so many students, and it is your job I do think the deadlines are reasonable, then I expect to have things in on time. So classroom etiquette, again, we're not meeting face to face, but we will have discussions where we'll respond to peers. So please use civil discourse and be respectful as we navigate those discussions. The methods of evaluation are there. These are the breakdowns of our grades and how they work out. And then there's the course calendar, which is also in multiple forms on Canvas. So you can print this out if you'd like a hard copy and follow it along. It's also in each week. There's an overview where you'll find what's due that week. So let me click in there so you can see what I mean here. So all of our basic coursework is under this Home tab, and you can see this mirrors. Yours might be in errors like this where you have to click on the week. I don't know how it shows up. I guess this is student view, so maybe it all just shows up there. But if you click on the arrow, it gives you all the things that you need to complete for that week. And the overview, if you click on that, this mirrors what's on the syllabus. So it just says, okay, these are all the things you want to complete for the week of January 8th through January 14th. And all these 7 items should be completed by the 14th at 11:59 p.m. So if you're on this page, this home page, this is basically all laid out. All our weeks are on here, and you can click on the items themselves in order to get where you need to go. And a lot of redundancy is built in, so discussion posts, you can actually click on the discussion post assignment in the week itself, or you can go to discussions and excuse me, access it there. Your grades, if you click on that, that's where your grade book should be. The syllabus, if you click on that there, that's where that's accessed. Quizzes, I'm not sure if that shows all our quizzes. No, it just shows the ones I've created in Canvas, but we do have quizzes that will be accessed through Launchpad. So for instance, there's chapter 1, reading from everything as an argument. And again, you have to have Launchpad access to be able to use these links, and sometimes you need to click additional times to get to it because Canvas stops you. But if you have Launchpad access, you can access it this way and read online. But this is also how you can get to the quizzes, is all these chapter 1 quiz, learning curve. If it says learning curve, it's one of the quizzes. And right now it's on student mode, so it's basically prompting me to sign up for an account, but I have an account as a teacher, and it just looks different. And the other thing that I wanted, I think, to show you, let me see if I can find it here. Sometimes there was a little bit of an issue with transferring things from Blackboard, the Blackboard system, to Canvas, so things look a little wonky. Like there's a video I've connected with some of the assignments, and it just shows up oddly, like 3 different captions for it. So if you click on it, you can watch it. Oops, sorry. You can watch it in there, or you can click on it and it'll take you to YouTube and you can watch it there. And I'm trying to remember, there was one other thing that I had to click multiple times, again, just because of the way it transferred to Blackboard. Let me see. It was something that was linked. Oh, this one it shows up, but sometimes it won't show up in this little box. And what I had to do was click on the header in the gray bar to go to the actual website. So if you ever find that happen in any of these links where you're going, nothing's showing up, but there is this gray bar at the top, then just try to click there. See, I can't remember. Okay, so here is one. It's just saying, oh, this isn't really secure. We don't know what to do with this. It's fine though. Can click on it. It just may not show up in the Canvas window. So I apologize for the multiple clicks, but you know what? We're doing what we can. So I think that's all the need to know information that I have for right now, and I don't want to overwhelm you, but please feel free to click around. You won't break anything, and reach out if you have any questions about anything. All right.